Innovative.
What's the deal? It's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
And I am Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
And next to me right here, man, we going to go straight to the gate. We got the Eastside Riders. This man, Big John, the representator. Wait, did I say a representator? It's all your fault, Tony. Quit doing that in here.
I thought you was about to say reposado or something like that.
What's the deal, Big John, man?
What's happening, man? Happy to be here today. Talk to you, chop it up.
Man.
Compton Watts.
Yes,
Watts
Compton and Watts Compton. We do the It's so dope to have you here, bro. You do so much community work. You've been at the Eastside Riders for about 15 years, man, and we're going to do some amazing stuff together. But I think it's important for people to know who you are, what you represent, and all the amazing work that you're doing. And we're going to forgive you because you're a Clipper fan.
Damn.
That was harsh.
You know what I'm saying?
Monica just stood up. She was about to give me the smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want no problems with Monica.
So I travel with my security.
Yeah. but Big John, like we over here, bro, we see what you've been doing. First of all, just doing something for 15 years, that shows that you operate in the spirit of excellence. Like, talk to us about how you got the community together to do these bike rides.
Yeah, so it was just a community idea from my father. He wanted to do a bike club, more like what you see, like lowriders chilling at the park, nice ass lowriders. He wanted to make sure that, people seen us. And when I was a kid, my mom, she always gave back to the community, food in our front yard, gifts for kids for Christmas. And I told my pops if we was gonna do this, we had to bring in some of the stuff that moms did when we was younger. So we was gonna, do some of the bike stuff. I mean, we don't do too much lowrider stuff anymore, but we was gonna do some of the bike stuff, and we was gonna incorporate, giving back to the community.
Wow, that's super dope. I mean, Cam, you remember back in the days, how many times did you take your Schwinn out?
I was more of like a BMX guy, like more of the stunt bike, trick bike. I never really owned a beach, Schwinn, but I always, now that I'm a little older, I want a beach cruiser.
Okay. Hey, you got to mess with my boy John. Y'all got these e-bikes, man.
Yeah, tell me about that.
That's a game changer.
Super.
That's a game changer. So, damn. All right. Say if we got, I'm just going to go right in, right? So say if we got a 450-pound whoever, man, woman.
Okay.
That haven't rode a bike in years.
Okay.
Right? This e-bike give them the opportunity to ride with my man that ride on the BMX or on the cruiser that can ride 20 miles. They probably can't ride 20 miles at all, but this e-bike put them on the same playing field.
Wow.
So it gives people the opportunity who hasn't worked out, who haven't been on a bike in years, to hop right on and go a 20-mile bike ride, no issue.
That's crazy. E-bikes are crazy. Like, I like some of the styles of them. They look super dope, man. The first time I got on them, the bike almost left my ass. These suckers go fast, but they become addictive. And like riding with you guys, I forget, it was the Ride for Love. Ride for Love. We rode through Compton and Watts, and it was amazing. You would have had to be there. It's like as a kid, when I used to want to get out the house, I take my bike, I can just cruise. And then when you do it with a whole community, that hit different, man.
Yeah, so when you're in the car, you can ride that same route in the car, and you're never going to get the feeling that you get when you're riding on a bike, right? You're outside. It's a lot slower. You're getting to see a lot of stuff that you pass by, whiz by. In your car, it says 35 miles per hour, but you're going about 50, right? Mm-hmm. On a bike, the faster you're going, even on an e-bike, it's probably 30, unless you tune it up, and then you can go faster. Yeah. But about 30 miles per hour. So you're seeing a lot more in your community when you're going through at a slower pace, and you get to embrace that.
What's the ticket on those? Like, how much do the e-bikes run, like, nowadays?
Your rent?
I mean, you can get the one from that store, that big box store, It's a little cheap one that might, stall out on you 3 or 4 times, but you can get that one for like $350.
Okay.
But it's gonna stall out on you, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna make you want to upgrade.
Yeah. Then you can come over to ESR Bike and Skate Shop on Central and 120th.
There you go. Give him the plug. Give him the plug.
Talk that talk, Big John.
And you can, spend about $1,000, get one that ain't gonna stall out on you.
Yeah.
It's gonna roll. It's not like the big box store one that they just trying to mass produce and get out of there.
Yeah.
This one right here come with a warranty.
So y'all
About
do like
$1,000.
repairs and stuff like that.
Repairs
over
and
there too?
everything. Then you can really step up to the big boy league and get you a Super 73.
Mm-hmm.
3,500 to 4,500. But that thing is looking like a motorcycle. Look it up when you get done.
Okay.
Looking like a motorcycle, riding like a motorcycle. Pshoo.
He ain't lying. Dude, it's some power you get. When we doing the community rides, once I got used to it, you hit that pedal twice, 15 miles per hour. Boom.
Easy.
Boom. And I'm like, you can feel the air. Like, I got my dreads out. Well, I got the helmet on though.
Gotta wear your helmet.
They got the helmets and all that.
Gotta wear
They
your
got
helmet.
all that. Eastside Riders got all that. And like the dopest part, like we in the group, people got their boom boxes out. Like, man, you wish that you could just do stuff like this in your hood. Like
all day.
All day. All day. It was super dope. It's a whole community type of situation. Everybody leads each other and stuff. And Big John, man, how does that feel? Like your whole family brought that to the hub and the dub. Willsy.
We was waiting for that one. Hey, that feels good knowing that that's something that's not, huge in our communities.
Mm-hmm.
Watts, Compton, people riding bikes around just for fun.
Yeah.
Most of the time, people are riding bikes in our communities because they need to get somewhere.
Yeah.
They get to the store, they need to get to work, they need to go wash clothes, But just to as leisurely go out and have fun riding a bike, that's not in our community. So 15 years of working is making that more of a reality and something that's more common in our community.
I'm gonna tell you how great it is too. On top of that, you notice Uber Eats now they got like where you can do bike deliveries. You need to go see my guy Big John. I mean, it makes sense. It's a great investment. It's a super great investment. You can even I seen people like grocery shop, and you talking about going 10 miles, 15 miles. You could really make a living with bikes nowadays. This is why I'm super happy that you in here, for real, because, and I'm so glad that we doing some stuff together, because for us to be partnered with you is huge. We only been doing this for 4 years, and you guys have food giveaways. Matter of fact, this Wednesday and this weekend we got something going on too. I know I'm going all over the place, but I want people to know how important this man is that's sitting next to me right now.
So every Wednesday in Watts, you can come by on 103rd in Compton, 11 o'clock, around 11 o'clock. Let's correct that, around 11 o'clock. We don't want nobody to get mad and say we didn't start at 11 o'clock. So around 11 o'clock, you can come pick up food for the family, right?
Wow.
We give out about 400 families of food every Wednesday,
Wow.
which equates to about 28 to 3,000 people every Wednesday that we give food to.
So every Wednesday, 28,000?
2,800. My bad. I said 1,000.
2,800.
I said 1,000. I meant 100.
That's still a lot, though.
That's a lot.
So
That's a lot.
every week is 2,800.
2,800.
So 2,800 times 12. Do anybody got a calculator? Let's see how many people they feed a year. Because sometimes people, they hear these numbers, they like,
But
no.
that's 12. That's the month. So you got to go 52. You got to go 52.
Wrong number. 52, Cam. What we looking
52
at?
weeks in a year.
Because I want to get these numbers right, because like the hard work you're doing.
145,600.
145,600.
Now, we ain't never looked at it like that.
A year.
We ain't never looked at it like that.
And you've been doing this for how long?
We've been doing food. So we got real big about the food during the pandemic, but that was something that we started from the beginning.
So say what, 3 years?
So we'll go with 3 years.
Times 3, Cam. What that number say?
We'll go with 3 years.
3 years. And that's just guesstimated.
Yeah, and when we started, the tagline, you probably could find it somewhere, was "Feed a Million," right? That was the tagline.
436,800. So you almost halfway there.
In 3 years.
See what I'm saying?
In 3 years.
The pandemic made those numbers go up. Kids couldn't eat. I mean, you think about it. What's the first thing you think about as a parent when a school shut down?
Food.
That's 2 more meals I got to feed my kid.
Exactly. That's expensive. And
Where's it going to come from?
And if you're doing Uber Eats, you got to pay for the delivery service too. That's a lot of money right there.
So hot pancake breakfast is how we started.
Wait.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Yep.
You said what?
Hot pancake breakfast.
So y'all was over there cooking pancakes.
Pancakes, sausage, eggs.
The whole deal. Pancakes was just the name of it. You got the full breakfast.
Had the whole breakfast.
Dang.
And we was whipping it up 5 days a week.
I gotta say this. When me and moms and them as kids, well, moms and us, we was on Long Beach. We was in Long Beach. I think we were on Orange. And in the summer when I didn't go to day camp, we would go to MacArthur Park in Long Beach. We would walk to MacArthur Park because they had the free lunches.
Yep.
So we would go over there and we would eat lunch every morning. I mean, breakfast and lunch. We would go to the park. And so the fact that you're doing
to eat
that
there though, right?
Absolutely.
You had to eat it there. At the
Absolutely.
park. Couldn't take that home.
With the food tray, like you going to school.
Yep.
You know, like, and the fact that you're continuing that tradition, kids don't eat sometimes in the summertime because ain't no school.
Yep.
Like that's huge, bro. Like that's amazing. And you doing hot meals too. And it's like, yo, get on this electric bike real quick. Let me show you something. Like, I mean, this is how we're going to be able to take our community back with the work that you're doing. And this is why we are super privileged to be with the Eastside Riders. Like, we got something that's coming. You guys are going to become really synonymous with this logo right here. This right here, this is what it's all about. This is our Jordans. You feel me? This is it right here, man.
It is happening.
And you got it's a family business.
Family.
You got the pops, your brother, Brandon, right?
Brian.
He
might DDT you.
Dang, Brian, please, Brian, please, brother, forgive me, brother. I be and Jennifer over there, right?
Yeah, Jennifer.
Okay,
Monica.
I see you, Jennifer. Okay, Monica. Monica also got some homes she want to sell. Look here, credit or debit. We don't play no games. Like
we tagging everybody today.
Yeah, hey man,
that's what it's about.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is what we do. You know,
we even got Antonio in the building, but you'll see him later on. But man, we got everybody
that's
in
not
here.
Social Security.
Yeah, Antonio will choke you out with them arms. Look at his calves. You know his dad is the coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm playing. He just looked like
He do
it.
look like you know. Hey, when he said it, I was already thinking it when he walked in the door.
Okay. Listen, I'm okay. we just in the interview right now.
I was like, but I didn't want to say nothing. You big dude.
Yeah.
People say I'm big, but that dude got some big ass arms.
He do. Tony, how much you bench? It's been a while. 500. I'm a 500. No, but serious, man. Like we really appreciate your work, and I wanted to get back into the family dynamic. Like, how is it to like spend this time with your brother, your dad, your fam, your wife, and everybody just involved in this thing?
I mean, my brother, it's cool.
He gonna DDT you too.
I got him. I can handle him. But Pops, in and out of prison when we was kids.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get much time to hang out with him. Now that, he got his stuff together, I told him that this is our bonding time. This is me teaching him a lot of stuff that he didn't learn.
Wow.
When he was locked up. He's getting to see stuff. He getting to have a different feeling about people, period. How to deal with people. Man, Pops used to loan you $1, you owe him 15.
He put interest on it? Don't you ever borrow money from Big John. Look here.
I mean, you go to work with him, right? He say you want lunch. You got to pay him back for that lunch.
Oof.
We go shopping thinking he buying us some clothes. We got to work that off. We was cutting grass. That was our introduction to chilling with Pops and learning business.
Wow.
And
that's dope though, cause having you like know that there ain't shit for free.
Nothing.
That's something that I be wanting to stress to people, like ain't shit. It's gonna cost you something, and you want it to cost you something because that hard work
feel better.
It's gonna give you that pride in what you do. So
even the stuff that we give away to the community, right? I work my ass off to make sure that our community is taken care of.
Talk about that.
Late
Talk
nights,
about that process.
early mornings. I mean, right now we're working on a few events, and that's nonstop for our team, plus the regular jobs that we got to do to keep the nonprofit going.
Man.
So, when we up and we working, it looks easy for the community, and they think, like, oh, this is supposed to be given to me. It's people in the background working hella hard to make sure they get what they deserve.
Wow.
We fight to make sure that our community is taken care of, whether it's transportation needs or it's food hunger needs. We're out there making sure that everything is taken care of with the team. And we're working on, huge projects that a small nonprofit, a big small nonprofit like ourselves, most people don't get a chance to work on some of the projects that we're working on.
Man, can we talk about some of those too? Like you guys you guys have worked with the greatest football team in the world, the Los Angeles Rams. You guys have talked to all the programs and the people and the entities that you guys have worked with.
Man, shout out to Grow at Annenberg. I don't know if anyone know about Annenberg Foundation, but Grow at Annenberg is a piece of the Annenberg Foundation ran by Gregory Annenberg, Weingartner. Make sure you get the Weingartner on there, otherwise he'll get pissed off. I don't want him to get pissed off because that's one of our major,
straight up
major sponsors.
Keep it real.
They take care of us, man. They started off, just coming in thinking about what they wanted to help out with in the Watts community, and they ran it to us. And I just gave them the story, just like I'm giving you, and they checked us out. And after a few years, they really invested into our organization and continue to help us go in the right direction and teach us, what we need to be doing, right? Then it's the Watts Leadership Institute.
Wow.
That's bringing all the nonprofits and Watts together that really don't have that financial backing to have a bookkeeper, to know what it is to get insurance. Because a lot of people start stuff and they forget about, that major stuff they need. They just want to work.
Right.
They help you understand that you need insurance. You need bookkeeping. You need a bank account. You need to have this, that, So they help keep everything straight. So Watts Leadership Institute, along with Grow Annenberg, is helping us become, a stronger organization. So everything that we do, whether they're part of it, if they're not a part of it, we still put them out there as, one of our major sponsors all year long.
Checks and balances, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the biggest things also with trying to get organized. Like you're right. A lot of work that you do behind the scenes, people don't really see. They just like, oh yeah, I'm getting my food and this and that and the other. Like, that's wild though. Sometimes does that energy, could it affect you in a negative way, or do it have like just the pressure of push? How does tell people what the roller coasters of that is like?
I think the most effective person by the roller coaster is Monica.
Monica
is probably the most affected by the roller coaster because she gets, when everything is going fine, oh, we're doing good. And when things are going, fuck, why we can't, God damn it, get this right, shit, let's do this. But, she's a good person, and she's humble, and she stay there, and she makes sure, like, I can be pissed off, and she's just like, okay. It's going to be all right.
Man.
Like, and you need some people like that to make sure that no matter how stressed you are, it's still going to be okay, right? And that's right there in the workplace, right? Man. And now we bring Jennifer on. Jennifer is like, we going to push, we going to push. We going to make sure what we got in front of us is getting taken care of, and we going to push. I got a great staff, man, that makes sure that we stay up on our game, Shalani is great. She takes care of all the kids stuff. I don't even have to worry about. That's one of the hardest things to worry about is them booger wolf kids, man.
What are some of the situations with the kids?
Man, you got kids that, you remember when you was a kid?
Yes.
You ain't know it.
Yep.
But you knew it that, you probably ain't changed your socks in a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you got some of those kids that's rolling through, you know what I mean? And she know how to take care of all of them.
Wow.
Some kids be hungry. She know how to deal with what they needs when they come in and they hungry.
Wow.
Some kids, they just need somebody to talk to. And she there for them.
It's crazy you say that too, because I was one of those loud, obnoxious kids at times. I would do stupid stuff to get attention, but the right teachers knew how to just and it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's an art. That's an art. So shout out to that. That's crazy.
The whole team. We got a pretty diverse team, and if you notice, it was Monica, it was Jennifer, and it was Shalani. It's all women.
Women, okay, women are really good at multitasking. They're they're great at multitasking. Cause I know. Well, I'm gonna say me. I know me. It's like I'm doing this thing. Well, you need to do this. I'm doing this.
Yep.
Like let me finish this. She's like, I can do this, that, and the other. Yeah, and that's what my girl Tyra. She does all that stuff for me. The emails, the this, the that, the stuff that matters.
Yeah.
I don't. What's the next Comptonmania meeting? What are we doing? Like,
yeah, the team keep you going, man. And
absolutely.
And the good thing about women, like, you don't have to have a pissing match or egos, right?
Yeah, no.
They know that we're coming in here to do some work. Ain't nobody. I mean, yeah, we all get our attitudes. We got our stresses.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like when you play ball, right?
Yep.
No matter what you play, when you cross those lines, baseball, you cross the line. Basketball, you cross the line. Football, you cross the lines. There's work to do inside those lines. Family life, all that stuff don't matter when you're in those lines. When you get out of them, you go back to reality.
True.
And that's kind of how the team is, right? When we in the office, we at work, we focus. They focus right now.
Yeah, I see them. They over there working. They are not playing. It's wild too, because I would say one of the things I got out of what you said too was emotional intelligence.
Yep.
That's the crazy thing, because sometimes you get in that room and all things go crazy. It's so easy to just blame somebody, but when you hear, you're like, I hear his frustration. I know what he means. I know what she means. Okay, this is what we need to do. I'm not even going to let my emotions even take me there, because this person have your back. They in a foxhole with you. They know what it's like when you're doing the serving. And what people don't understand, most of the time the people that's doing the serving is suffering the most. They're making the you're taking time away from family. Yep. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And Paul is like, look here, you gonna run me? You gonna like
run me my money?
So you got this competitive drive that's in you with this heart of gold, and sometimes that wolf get the barking. So it's like, man, I applaud you 15 years, and we can do a transition, but Comptonmania, Eastside Riders, that. Ugh.
What do you say? Wilsey.
Listen, what you know what I think? I think when
Monica asked me if I practice.
Oh, the Woolsey?
Yeah.
Did you ask him that, Monica? She's like, I did. I really did. She probably selling the house right now as we speak. I did. Sold. Yeah, look.
She's happy to be in her city. I mean, she loves Compton, but Long Beach is her joint. But she loves Compton.
Man, that's crazy to do an event with you. Like, have you ever I don't know, do you remember SummerSlam 1990?
Nah, man, I was kind of young.
Yeah. You remember it, Monica?
I was young, but my mother loved wrestling.
Yeah? Who was her favorite wrestler?
She loved Bret Hart.
That was one of my favorites.
She loved Hulk.
Hulk Hogan at one time was one of my favorites.
Ultimate Warrior.
That was definitely one of my favorites. Shaking the ropes. Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, the bionic elbow.
And the first big man.
Andre the Giant.
Ugh. Moms love him.
They used to say Andre used to just fart on people.
That's it?
He'd be in the ring and he just give it to you. It's like, what you gonna do, Andre? 500 pounds? You gonna take that fart, huh? What you gonna do? But nah, that's really dope. The reason why I brought up the SummerSlam, I think it was 1990. This was Warrior, Rick Rude in a steel cage. This was Hogan, Earthquake. All these other matches. But the lead up to it was, no matter how you get there, just get there. So what I'm thinking is, whenever this event goes, I think we have to enter in with the whole community coming in for the bike ride, surrounding the ring. Like you get the whole community. We go by, we do like a little drive by everywhere. Come on out here.
Pick them up on the way.
Yes.
The road to Comptonmania.
Yes. Yeah, and we can only do that with the Eastside Riders. I'm telling you, like we how did you come up with the name the Eastside Riders Bike Club?
East side of our town, man. Like
Wow.
I was gonna say it makes perfect sense. You know,
It
like,
explains itself.
east side of our town, east side of the town. You know, like the west side is huge. Everybody always west side, west side, west side. You know, in our original logo, I kind of sketched the East Siders logo, but I had to make some imperfections on there so it won't be copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked just like, their logo, right? But it was just something, sat there, thought about. I mean, to the alternative name, Me and the Boys.
That's what you was gonna call it?
That's what I was gonna call it.
Me and the Boys.
and the
That
Boys.
sound like it sound like a TV show.
I was gonna say that, or like a group. Remember
Yeah.
Heavy D and the
Heavy
Boys.
D and the
Then
Boys.
what happened?
Okay.
What happened when we want to bring in the girls in?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they kinda changed it. But when you reference it to the whole East Side,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like now it kind of broadens your horizon
Yeah.
with
Whole
everybody
family.
that can be involved.
Everybody,
Yeah.
black, brown, everybody.
Another thing too, going on that bike ride, going through Watts, I have some of my family that used to live in Watts. So as we driving through Compton to Watts, I'm getting this nostalgia feeling too. Sometimes the wind be blowing right, tears is just flowing out of my eyes. Some of them because of the wind is hitting me.
Oh, okay. You was really crying.
I'm very emotional. I can't. When you young, when you get emotional, you want to fight.
Yeah,
Because
yep.
you ain't comfortable with that. But now, as a grown man, bro, these tears are just. I'm like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one of those moments. In Long Beach, I remember when we were living on Newport. We was living on Newport, and over there where the circle is,
Oh, okay,
PCH. We used to take our bikes and we used to drive down them hills in Long Beach. That was peaceful, bro. That was so peaceful, and like I be having like flashbacks of like, man, mom's gonna whoop my ass when I get home, but I'm having so much fun right now. Like this is what you bring to the table. And ladies and gentlemen, Comptonmania and the Eastside Riders, we're going to do about 4 shows?
4 shows.
We're going to do 4 shows together. And our goal is to...
That's breaking news for y'all.
Yeah. Breaking news. Our goal is to really bring the city out. Bring them out on their bikes. Bring them out on their cars. Let's get around each other. We in this climate right now where we rather like disagree on everything. Like, look, me and you, we probably, you like the Clippers, I like the Lakers. We
That's
could,
terrible.
yeah, maybe, yeah. But this is still like, it's no reason to like. We got so much other things in common. We both want to build up our community.
Yep.
All races. You understand what I'm saying? We want to bring people together because we also understand where we come from. Especially like when tensions are high with race, that affects us way differently than what it affects people on the outside who don't really know what that's like. Like we need each other over here.
Yep.
Like, and that's something that we live by, we stand by, and we ready to die for it too.
Exactly. So, that's crazy because a couple weeks ago we did a ride over to a city council meeting. They brought the city council meeting on the weekend to a park, and it was about transportation. And the lady was like, I don't get on the bike because I'm a little afraid, but I'll advocate for it. I'm like, I'll die for it. And she was like, to leave a name. I said, no, I'll die for it to let you guys understand and give you something to push further for. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I give to try to make a future better for the ones that's coming behind me. You know what I'm saying?
And they say, I'm not even trying to get too, I ain't gonna even say it like that. I'm gonna just be clever. Listen, the greatest thing to do is to give your life for your friend. So to put your vision out there and say, hey, I'm willing to die behind it, that's a true leader. A lot of people that aren't true leaders, they not willing to die. They just willing to talk when it's all good, and then when it goes bad, they want to hide their faces. Over here, we with all the smoke. We ain't afraid to answer no questions. They may make us feel uncomfortable,
A little bit.
you know, but at the same token, it's like we humans. Every day we just trying to be the best versions of ourselves. And yeah, Big John, is there like something that you want to leave us with, like a lasting something that you want to say, or do you want to go further into something? Talk to me. Where you at with it?
Hey, you know, I'm good with everything. I appreciate, you know, the time, you know, coming on. I appreciate where we going next.
Oh yeah.
And I think that this is part of something that's going to really affect our area. You know, people are going to see this. They want to emulate it. They want to have it. And it's going to be the best thing that happened to Compton Watts.
And ladies and gentlemen, Big John, tell them where they can find the Eastside Riders at, on the East Side.
Hit us up on all platforms, right? At Eastside Riders. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. If you still use Facebook, I like it.
I do.
I like Twitter too.
Twitter's cool.
Hit us up at our website, www.esrbc.org. We got an office in Compton, on Compton Boulevard, office in Watts on 103rd, and soon, an office in Huntington Park.
Ooh, Woolsey, he got you with the 3-punch combo. And it's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins. And follow Comptonmania on everything. And then,
I am Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Make sure you tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Woolsey. I'm not doodling. Maybe so. See you later. Come.